happens to be the second class we have on our course, PAD404, and we're going to be talking about the concept behind PCR, all right, concept behind comparative, all right, PCA, public administration. With this being said, let's get into it. Okay, so now we have the concept behind, okay, the concept of comparative public administration. That is PAD. Just a moment. Okay, that is PAD 404. And we have the concept of comparative public administration. Now, are we on the same page? Okay. The concept of comparative public administration. We talked about what comparative public administration is all about in our last class. So we're going to do some digging deep to evaluate the concept, okay, the concept behind comparative public administration in today's class. Now, comparative public administration has been defined, okay, has been defined in different ways. It has been defined in different ways. Okay? Starting with the definition of Robert H. Jackson. Okay? Robert H. Jackson. According to Robert A. Jackson, Robert says comparative public admin can be seen as that facet of the study of public administration which is concerned, that facet of public administration which is concerned with making rigorous, okay, making rigorous cross-cultural comparison of structures, processes involved in the activity of administering public affairs. Now let's take note of let's take some key points from his definition. All right, he said it is the facet of public administration which is concerned with making tough decisions, all right, making tough comparison, making rigorous cross-cultural, making rigorous, tough, difficult, rigorous what? Cross-cultural. The very first thing he said, making rigorous cross-cultural what? Comparison. Take note of that. Rigorous, all right, rigorous cross-cultural comparison. Comparisons of what? Structures and processes. Comparisons of structures and processes involved in the activity of administering public affairs. All right? Activity of administering public affairs. That is his definition. And basically, he has said a lot. With this definition, he has indeed said a lot. Okay? Allah says, good evening, sir. It's great to have you on board, but I'm not sure you are taking this course, ma. sure you might take this course in your 400 level, but not now. Thank you very much for joining. So now, what is the definition of the CPA by Robert H. Jackson? So let's consider some other definitions from other scholars as well. Now, according to the Comparative Administration Group of the of the American Society, according to CAG, CAG is an acronym for Comparative Administration Group of the American Society of Public Administration. Now, they say that the concept behind CPA, or the concept of CPA, is public administration as a systematic study of political system. Public administration is seen as a systematic PA as a system. All right, let's take note of this point. Like I usually say, pay attention to the point. With the point, you can make your own point. You can develop it when you get the concept behind the definition. And don't forget, this level, you are not like in another level or one level whereby you have to do garbage in or garbage out. You are allowed to express yourself. It's an open-ended question, open-ended exam. You are allowed to express yourself and give your input. All right, it definitely must not be word for word, but at least have to be in line with what we have in the material. So now, according to CH of American Society, they refer to CPA as a systematic, study of political system with the aim of developing scientific theories which could be applied to diverse culture and national setting, and the body of factual data by which it can examine, and be tested. Now, the point here is that first, anything that is systematic is scientific. Anything that observes certain processes and does not just join to conclusion without verified, processes is scientific. So first, according to them, they see this CPA as a scientific process. And this scientific process is referred to as what we have here, public admin as a systematic, a systematic study, of political system. Now, this political system, the reason why this study is being done or is being initiated is because, are we together? Is because there is the aim of developing theories aimed at developing what we call theories. Now, these theories are meant to be developed in order to apply them to what? Diverse cultural and national issues or settings. Okay? Apply the theories to, diverse culture and national diverse. That is to tell you that it's not just about a group of people, it's about everything that affects a country, diverse. So diverse cultures and national cultural and national settings. Are we together? By which this culture, this body of law, or these nationalities can be examined and tested for examination and testing sake. Why do you have to examine a thing? Why do you have to test a thing? It's either because you want to be sure, you want to get enough facts about its effectiveness, or you want to improve upon the system. All right. So this is what it is according to CAG. So we have that as that. Now let's continue. Okay. Now, thank you very much. Somebody just smashed the ask button. Yes, let's take a step further. Now we have here the scope of comparative public administration. Now we've talked about the concept. Let's talk about the scopes. So we have scope of comparative public administration. Now, one thing we need to understand here is that comparative, all right, comparative public administration is a branch of public administration. Please, if you're on the stream and you're here to mark your attendance, how do you mark the attendance? By letting us know where you're streaming from in the comment section, or by saying hello, hi, or all right, by saying hello or hi in the comment section, and as well, smash like button is just below the stream. And if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, also subscribe to the channel. All right, with using the comment section, you can know, all right, and you can acknowledge your presence. Okay, so now we have comparative public administration is said to be a branch. Are we together? It's a branch of public administration, and is also seen as an approach. All right, and as an approach, it considers the workings of government in different socio-economic and cultural settings. Okay, considers the workings of considers the working of government in different social, economic, and cultural economic and cultural settings. All right. So we have that as that. Now, having known this, we can therefore say that comparative public administration covers specific areas. Specific areas like what exactly? Let's find out now. Specific areas like Comparative public administration deals with the comparison of public, all right, the comparison of administrative systems, structures, organizations, functions, methods of all types of public authorities engaged in administration, be it national, regional, local, and whether executive or advisory. All right, are we together? So we have comparative public administration deals with what? The comparison of administrative system. Admin system at all levels. Okay? Admin system at all levels. That is one among several others. Comparative study of various forms of control over administration. Comparative study. When you are doing a comparative study, you are making a lot of comparisons here and there in order to get the best, to arrive at the best and most effective conclusion. Okay? Comparative study. Okay? Comparative. So we have that as that. The comparative, okay, study of various forms of control. Various forms of control. Comparative of various forms of control. So we have that as that. So now let's take a step further. It says here that comparative public administration studies can be conducted at 3 analytical levels. And these 3 analytical levels are macro, middle range, and micro levels. All right, 3 analytical levels. Okay, 3 analytical levels. And these 3 analytical levels are okay, we have the macro study, middle range study. Now let's take the heading. CPA can be conducted in 3 analytical levels. They are, we have the likes of, okay, macro, middle range, and micro. Macro, middle range, all right, and macro. Okay, awesome, awesome. Thank you very much for that. Somebody knows the data on that there. Okay, thank you very much for that. That is the market. So the market is so yesterday. Awesome, thank you for that. Okay, thank you for that. Yes. Now, it can be conducted in 3 analytical levels. We have, okay, the macro, we have the middle range, and we have the macro. All right. This should be, all right, the macro study, and this should be the micro, not macro. This is micro. Micro. This is macro studies. Okay. And micro studies. Okay. Now, I think we're going to call it up here for today. In our next class, we'll take it up from where we are stopped today. Okay, let's just quickly take this so we can take it from traditional public administration in our next class. And we'll also have to move at a very fast pace a little bit so we can cover a lot. So when we say the macro, this focus on the comparison of the whole admin system. Whole admin, all right? Focus on the comparison of the whole admin system. The middle range are certain important. Now, these are on certain important parts of administrative system that are sufficiently large in size and scope for function. All right, not as large as this, but basically they are large in size. Okay, large in size and scope of functioning. Scope of functioning. So when we say micro is niche down. This relates to comparison of an individual organization with its counterpart. All right, comparison of individual organization. Okay, so we have that as that. So thank you very much, everyone. We'll be calling you up here for today. I believe you all have been able to do something in this class. Please let's do it to keep our notes up to date, submit them in the appropriate courses. Bye for now.